Hi, Grandma Roseanne. We're going to make a seafood dish today. If you are intrigued with Cajun cooking, with foods from Louisiana and that area, you're going to love this because we're going to make a shrimp, crab claw Bordelaise. So good. But we have to start out with a compound sugar. We have to start out with a compound butter. So in here, I have 1 pound of butter, which is 4 sticks of butter. We're going to put in 2 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of shallots, the juice from 1 lemon, 3 tablespoons of fresh parsley, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. Now, one might ask, what is a compound butter? A compound butter is nothing more than butter that you have enhanced. So we are making this to go over our crab sauce, and this is also going to be used in the future, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So all we want to do now is just mix this up really well. Cameraman, can you come here and let them look at this? This is what it looks like. Oh, but you have no idea the aroma that is coming from this. Oh my goodness. So what we're going to use is probably half of this in the dish I'm going to be making now. I've got my skillet heating up. The other half, I'm just going to put it into some plastic wrap, put it into a log, roll it up, freeze it. Then, whenever we want to have a maybe cod with a Bordelaise sauce over it, we just slice off pieces of it, lay it over the cod. It is also fantastic, you guys, if you want to put it over a steak. You have a beautiful filet or you have a ribeye already cooked, slice off a disc like this, put it on there, let it melt into that meat. Oh my word, it is good. So let's go over to the range top and we are going to get started on our seafood. So as this is heating, I'm going to just put in a glob of it. Mix it around just like this. If you were in my kitchen right now, I promise you, you would be salivating. So fragrant, oh my word. And then we're going to throw the crab in. And the nice thing about this is that the crab claws are relatively inexpensive in comparison to crab legs, which at my store yesterday, they were almost $59 a pound. Insane price. So we're just going to heat these all the way through. We're going to keep mixing up that butter. We don't want it to burn. Now this can be served just like this on a plate, on a platter. We're going to serve this over angel hair pasta. Now obviously the crab claws have already been cooked. So all we're really doing here is just heating them through. So I'm not putting the shrimp in yet because I don't want to overcook the shrimp. But can you imagine the flavors that are coming from our compound butter, and then the flavors that we're extracting from the crab, and then we're going to be extracting more flavors and juices from the shrimp? Oh my word, it's going to be delicious. Any kind of pasta that you choose to have, we're going to do this on angel hair. But it would be really wonderful with a fettuccine. It would be equally good with a linguine. Okay. We're just going to let that cook down in boiling salted water. And while that is doing what it needs to be doing, this has gotten nutty and browned, and that's what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and throw our shrimp in. and another dollop of the butter. And you know those shrimp are just going to take just a few minutes here, no time at all. This is a dish that you can put together so quickly, especially if you've made your compound butter and you made it ahead and froze it. Oh my goodness, it would just take you however few minutes it is to just heat up the crab and cook the shrimp, matter of minutes. Flip these puppies over. You see what nice color they're getting? If you have seafood lovers in your home like we have in ours, they will go crazy for this dish. Now, I'm just going to shut this off for now until our pasta is done, and then we are just going to drop our pasta into this and coat it with that amazing Bordelaise sauce. While we're waiting for our pasta to cook, which will be just another couple minutes, I want to show you what I was talking about with this compound butter and what you might enjoy doing with it. You want to form it into a little bit of a log, just like this. You want it about as thick as you would like maybe a disc if you were cutting a disc off of this to put on seafood or, as I said, beautiful on a filet mignon. You know, it's really interesting that when you learn to do these little simple things like this, and this is simple, you guys. When you learn to do this, you could be cooking like the pros. You really can. So now then, we're just gonna roll this up. I'm gonna get it into kind of a log shape, just like that. Make sure it's all nice and tight, like that. And now I will label this so I'll know that this is the compound butter that I would use for a steak or seafood. Gonna put it in the freezer, and then when cameraman and I want it, we will just take it out and just slice as much as we want off of the log. So cool when you do that. So here we have our compound butter. We have all of the beautiful seafood sauces that are in there. Our pasta is done, and now I'm just going to, because I drained it already, just going to put it into our sauce, just like that. Coat it really well. This is heavenly, and I really mean that. Oh my goodness, I wish you could be here to smell this. But you will, in your kitchen. Okay, that should be good. I think we mopped up everything we're getting. We got all that good stuff that was sticking to the bottom. We know it's called fond, and it's intense flavor. Okay, cameraman, you go that way, I'm going this way. Now, this is the way I would plate it. Okay, doesn't that look lovely? Then we can position our legs. Now it's time to see whether all of the aroma, the beautiful ingredients really stepped up to the plate and created a flavor that is just unbelievable. So I think the very first thing I'm going to try is the pasta, because that has the greatest intensity of flavor that we put in. So let's do that one first. I love it. I absolutely love it. There's one thing I would add to it. Hold on one moment. A little squeeze of lemon. I think it does need that. All right, now let's try it again. Oh, that butter is amazing. Oh, that's a 2 thumbs up. Now, what about those shrimp? Are they cooked to perfection? Oh, I would say yes. I have eaten in some pretty fine restaurants across this country when I was working and traveling the way I traveled. I don't know that I ever had anything this good, ever. Now, the crab, I'm not going to try to do this on camera because I will have a mess everywhere. But there's a lot of good meat in here. But I have to get some crackers and crack that open, and that's not going to happen gracefully. So all I can say is, if you want a very fast and an absolutely exquisite dinner, it's right here. It's absolutely delicious. I am going to leave the ingredients below for you, and please subscribe, because we love it when you do, and we get excited in the morning when we look and we got, oh, there's another subscriber. I don't think they do that when they have like 800,000 subscribers, but we do it. So please do that. Thumbs up if you enjoy it, and leave me a comment. Just let me know that you made it and how it turned out for your family, because we are going to dive into this for dinner. So thank you so much. Please come back anytime you feel like you'd like to spend a little bit of time with cameraman and I, because we really enjoy doing this for you. It's really fun for us. So thank you. You have a great day. We will see you on the next video. Bye. Oh my God.